There is no such law. And that is why I say that the OSP has done a lazy job. Because the OSP did a lazy job because you can't conclude by saying that because you don't have the facts at hand, you don't have all the facts at hand, hence you cannot prosecute that case. Did he go to ask for the judgment? What was the material used in the judgment in the UK?
And he says he did.
So he could have done that. He could have done that and get the document. Has he been denying the judgment? We know how a judgment is written. All the opinions of judges sitting on the panel will indicate their position and quote the necessary laws to back their decision. And he would have been able to establish those particular facts. But what is key in Ghana now is that we have an individual who has been confirmed in the UK, and then the special prosecutor has established the case that he is indeed the government official one, because he was the vice president. He later became president. What was he doing with the contract where it is confirmed by special prosecutor that he was sending emails directly by himself to Airbus as a company? Was he the contractor? Was he the contractor? He was not the contractor. So he has no business to be sending emails on such a contract. That is very dubious, very scandalous, very, very bad to the state of Ghana.
Who sent the emails, Haruna? Now,
President Mahama, the government official one.
Now, OSP says, notwithstanding the definitive pronouncement by the UK and US courts on the accepted culpability of Airbus, beyond reasonable doubt for bribery in relation to the sale of to Ghana of C-295 aircraft, it was imperative that a criminal investigation be carried out by a relevant Ghanaian authority for several reasons. First, the relevant investigative authorities in Ghana did not participate in the investigation. And it says also the UK and US judicial decisions only establish criminal culpability in the context of the laws of the two jurisdictions. It does not automatically follow that the act accepted as proved beyond reasonable doubt in those jurisdictions amount to criminal offenses in the reckoning of the Ghanaian law. To rely solely on the UK and US decisions without more as proof of criminal culpability would be akin to seeking to enforce the criminal laws of the UK and US in Ghana, which is impermissible. And he has used the Ghanaian law, conducted these investigations, and realized that, well, President Mahama did nothing wrong.
Using the law, there are always opinions in the use of the law. There could be a different special prosecutor who may rely on another provision of the law to prosecute his case. So we are not faulting him for his work, for his opinion, but we are saying he did a shoddy work. He could have proceeded to gather the evidence to go ahead. But what is most important is that we all know that government official one was related to corruption issues, was convicted and was announced in the UK, and we have now confirmed and unmasked that the former president of the Republic of Ghana, John Mahama, was the government official one, and his brother Samuel Mahama was the one that took the bribe, the money that was paid. And it is confirmed that he was the one sending the emails directly as vice president and the government official one in Ghana to the Airbus company.
So you don't accept...
They went and contracted a third party. The third party has no business even in the development or even shipment of aircraft. So you don't questionable matters.
You don't accept the findings of the OSP. What next will be? What action will be on? Will you take next?
Well, the point is that the OSP has strengthened the case of the MPP that John Mahama is government official one, which you agree with me.
But he goes further to exonerate him of wrongdoing.
The OSP too has said that his brother is Samuel Mahama, who is also identified in the criminal prosecution in the UK. The OSP has also said that he could have recused himself because of conflict of interest, which he did not do, which is also an offense in Ghana. Remember, crime has no expiry date. You know that. In our law books, crime has no expiry date, and there's no definitive result to crime. And at any point in time, these confirmations can be dealt with. This judgment has come, or this particular investigation report has just come in the early days yet. Our lawyers will also look at it. The MPP will state our position. But we are very happy that the government official one is clearly John Mahama, who is a corrupt individual in this country, who has been investigated before, who has been involved in the hunger issues, which was investigated under his own boss. It has also been established that he has involved himself in sending emails to contracts that he is not a contractor to that particular contract. And this is very clear. He himself has released this particular country's boxer to his own brother, Ibrahim Mahama. He has done so many things in this country that he himself doesn't know that a human being responds to corruption. When he was interviewed in BBC, he was asked, are you corrupt? He said, as a human being. Was he sitting there as anything else? He was a human being sitting there. So please, Ghana doesn't need such an individual to rule us. Ghana doesn't need such a person. That is why the NDP has elected Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who is very decent, very respectful, very innovative, very creative, and result-oriented. We need results. We don't need leaders. We need results. People who come and provide results, not people to come and lead and complete their term of office.